Hello, good morning, evening, afternoon, or night, wherever you are. I hope you're having a great day. This is actually a little bit of an unusual time for me to go live, and it's not my real live stream per se. So if you're notified like 3 or 4 hours early and you see me go live, it's yeah, exactly, time zone of for greetings, exactly. It is a bit early, but today we're actually doing something special. So as a disclaimer to everyone who's tuning in just about now, I am still going live later on tonight, but this is something that I'm doing with Square Enix. Hi, Neterace and Abigubby also. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Tonight we're actually today we're watching Life is Strange double exposure reveal live stream, which is starting actually in 14 minutes. Uh, Life is Strange. I don't know if you know the game, but it is a highly recommended series. Honestly, very heartwarming games. If you like Telltales, it's definitely something to check out. My last Life is Strange was True Colors, and it really baffled me with how good it was, and I'm just so looking forward to this. Also, I want to thank Square Enix for inviting me to watch this video and co-stream it. So that's what we'll be doing. Before that, since maybe some of you don't know anything about the entry, we're actually going to watch the Life is Strange double exposure announced trailer together. This is why I wanted to start a little earlier. So we still have about 15 minutes to go. And as you can see on YouTube, people are so hyped for it, and for a good reason. So I saw a little bit of the trailer during the showcase for the Summer Game Fest, but I didn't see the whole thing, so we're just gonna watch it together. It's a 2 minute announced trailer that just dropped 3 days ago, so it's very new, and a lot of people still don't know about the title. And I just want to hype it up a little bit. For those of you who don't know, the protagonist of Double Exposure is Max, who is also the protagonist of the original Life is Strange games. So let's watch the trailer together. Let's make sure that the sound is okay. Like I said, I'm not gonna be live for ages today, but we're gonna do this together. Hi, Omega, welcome back. What's up? Are you ready? We're gonna watch the announced trailer for Life is Strange Double Exposure. For those of you who have already seen it, it dropped 3 days ago, so this is old news. This is what we're waiting for. This is happening in 12 minutes. But yeah, it's basically a murder mystery. This is a new murder mystery series in Life is Strange, and it looks really good. Okay, let's watch it together. Okay, let's make sure. Okay, you can hear it, right?
I swore I'd never use my power again.
It's like a part two.
But 2 nights ago,
Mm-hmm.
I found my friend's body in the woods.
Well, that must suck. Yeah, Max never learns, right?
I don't know who
Max
I
looks so
trust
good.
or who trusts me. But my friend Safi is dead. So why can I still hear her voice? Focusing my power, I somehow shifted into a parallel timeline.
Oh wow.
Here, Safi is still alive. The danger stalks.
Well, maybe she can save her. Can she save her?
And only I
Probably
can
not.
investigate both realities.
Hang on. Parallel world?
It's the same as this one, except you're dead. I can still
Imagine dropping that bomb. Oh god.
if I can solve and prevent the same murder across two.
Oh, maybe she can save her. Maybe she can. Maybe we can do something about it. How cool is that? Yeah, it's like imagine just going about your day, living your best life, and then your best friend comes and they're like, listen, I came from the other universe and you are gone, girl. You are just gone. That's actually, it's like Sophie is the most important person in both worlds. I mean, it's it was pretty crazy. It was pretty crazy. I just wanted to show you the announced trailer. So this is new. If you haven't seen it, it's not a big deal because it only came out like 3 days ago, and it's very very new. What we're waiting for is what's starting in 9 minutes. So Square Enix has something pretty special to show. This is going to be a reveal live stream. Now I don't know what we're gonna see. Are we gonna see the gameplay? I don't know. Are we gonna see some behind the scenes? I don't know. But they have something going, and they invited some of us to basically co-stream the reveal, and I'm very excited to be a part of it. So that's the reason why I went live earlier today. But look at the amount of people, right? You'd think that this is just some like whoever doesn't know about the Life is Strange franchise as a whole, like we would think like, oh, this is some silly Telltale game. But look at this, like there's almost 3,000 people waiting even before the stream has started, which is huge for a game that is very very niche. Nice hair, me or Max? Hi, Cyril. Welcome back. What's up? But yeah, there's a lot of hype for this. Like as you can see, like this live stream on YouTube alone, it has like 2K likes. I'm actually gonna drop you a link in the chat so that you can go and support there as well, should you want to. And if you're interested in the live stream YouTube channel, you can subscribe there as well. It is one of the best franchises. I agree. And let me tell you a funny story about how I actually ended up playing the last Life is Strange game, True Colors. I didn't know I was gonna play it on stream because this is one of the series that I don't know if well, at the time I didn't know that there was gonna be an audience on my channel. You guys completely proved me wrong. What happened was I actually started playing Diablo 4. Now, some of you may have been at that stream, and I've been, struggling with the hardware a little bit in the past few months. And I tried my best to play Diablo 4, which was the base campaign. So campaign on like minimum settings, minimum difficulty, and everything. And my laptop froze like 3 or 4 times during that live stream, and I was like, okay, but I really want to live stream today, What's funny is that around that time, I actually got the PlayStation 5, and Life is Strange was one of the games that was offered. I believe it was PlayStation Plus or something like that. And I was like, okay, I'm going to play this. So I started a playthrough maybe a couple days before that live stream, before everything, went the way it did. And I sat there after my third attempt to restart the live stream, and I thought to myself, okay, so I can just give up for the day. I can go and I can play this game off stream. And I was already like maybe an hour or 2 hours in. The game is not very long. The game is maybe 7 or 8 hours in or something like that. But I was considering just doing it, off stream. And then I was like, okay, but I really want to play this. And there's already people, who showed up for the live stream who just wanted to hang out and whatnot. What if we played this together? So unfortunately, I don't have the footage from it because uh, I don't know, for some reason, like I was streaming. I think it was on Twitch only. I didn't really save it or anything, unfortunately. But I remember that live stream, like we just sat there, and after a very unsuccessful Diablo 4 stream, we turned it into a live strange stream, and it lasted like, I don't know, 6 or 7 hours. True Colors was incredible. It was so amazing, and I was just so happy to share it with the community because the story was actually so good. Like the way people were coming in the chat, like everybody was just like, at first they were like, okay, I don't understand what's going on, but then like after everyone kind of caught up, like by the time the game ended, it was like a little bit of a bonding experience. Everyone was just so excited about it. And the I'm not going to spoil anything, of course. If you haven't played True Colors, it's my absolute recommendation. If if you enjoy these like Telltale games and whatnot, it's highly recommended. But it was very very special. Hi Ramroden, welcome back. Thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate it. I hope work sucks already today. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. No, I'll be going live later on tonight. Right now, I'm doing the co-stream for the Life is Strange double exposure reveal. Very excited for it. But yeah, this is just a little bit of an event that we're doing. Heavy Rain Beyond Two Souls until dawn. Yeah, it's a special kind of niche. It's a special franchise. It's a special niche, and it's not something that I guess kind of sits with everyone. I will absolutely play this game on stream. So if this is something that you're interested in seeing, you will be able to see this on my stream as soon as it's available. Now it says available on Xbox Series games and entertainment systems, PC Windows Store, PC Steam, PlayStation on October 29th, 2024. So obviously it's not going to take us ages to go through this, but in the fall, you best believe that I will be playing this game, and I just want to know as much as I can about it. I love that this is kind of a sequel, but probably a sequel that doesn't necessarily require you to go through the first Life is Strange. Actually, I'm considering going through Life is Strange games on stream again, so that if you haven't played them, you can see them, so that you can kind of catch up. They all have amazing stories, and I love how there's a little bit of a supernatural in it. So I'm excited about the series. They're not long games. They're like, I don't know, 6 to 9 hours or something like that. They are story games. So yeah, I'm pretty hyped for it. Is there anyone else who who's a fan of Life is Strange or excited for the new game? Like, look at these people. Look at the amount of people who are just like, whoa, I want to play this game. Like, I don't know, like a few minutes ago there was like almost 3K people. There's like 4.2K, which I still think that for this kind of for this niche, for this kind of franchise is very special, and this is a very loyal, very devoted community. So if you haven't, checked anything out when it comes to this yet, this is highly recommended. Maybe it's not everyone's cup of tea if you prefer more like action games and such. Maybe this will feel like a book, within a game. But I do like Telltales. I do love graphic novels, visual novels, combinations of visual novels and turn based. Yeah, there's a new one, but like I said, it's brand new news. Yeah, I'm gonna consider just doing like a rerun of all of them before this one drops, so that we can kind of remember. I haven't played all of them, I have to admit. This is the one that I have, but I haven't seen. I think the second one is the one that I haven't played, and the last one that I played is True Colors. So I think I want to go through the entire series before this one drops as well. But it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be fun times. Definitely, it's very special. Like the story is very very special. Yeah, look at the excitement. Wow. I'm just happy to see it because the series deserves it. My doggo's here. My doggo's like every time I start the stream, he's like he's basically screaming for attention. It's like, why am I not sitting in your lap? He's like, no. And I'm just glad that my throat is doing a little better. I didn't expect that today I'll be able to speak, but as you can see, as you can hear, I'm doing better. So I'm pretty happy about that. And sorry that I'm still not 100% for this, but I try. Yeah, I'm doing better, doing better. At least I can, when I speak, at least I can do like a whole sentence without kind of, without my throat just stuttering. My heart is pounding. I had the bangs. Oh god, people want Max's bangs back. That's adorable. Meowing intensifies. Also, Candle Dodge. I'm so sorry if I'm butchering her name. Thanks so much for the follow and hello. Are you excited for this reveal? Like, I don't know what we're exactly waiting for. I don't know what we're gonna see. Are we gonna see gameplay? Are we gonna see some behind the scenes? I'm Portuguese. No, sorry. My brain just does not compute a lot of names. I'm so sorry. I do try. I do try my best. No Chloe, no game. No, there's a lot of stuff going on. But yeah, I think it's gonna be nice. Candle. Like sometimes I wish I was a chatter. Sometimes I'm looking at I'm looking at a name and I'm just like, how easy would it be to just copy paste something in the chat? But like when I'm the streamer who actually needs to say a name, I'm like, I don't know. But yeah, I'm just happy to have you here. Like I said, tonight I'll see you again on a different stream. I'll take a little break because I need to also put my kids to bed and whatnot. So I will be, doing that. But for now, I just wanted to be here on time as the reveal is dropping. And happy to have you here. Oh, fine. Okay. Okay, what's wild is that we maybe we could have seen these 5 minutes before. No, I get it. It's fine. It's so that everyone's gathered and whatnot. I'm just very impatient. The chat is like 5 minutes. What? No, give me my game. Like I get it. There's a theater mode that will allow us to see the chat as well. Like I just want to see the general, comments. Default settings. Do we need the subtitles? I don't think so. It's fine with the Hive, right? It's like, it's not my problem that I'm already sitting here talking about the game for like 15 minutes. Like now people are just, getting the notification about being live. But what I'm interested in is what's happening on Twitch. So on Twitch, the stream, I don't know if they have this this sort of thing on Twitch. Let me check because I'm pretty sure that the Square Enix page would be live. But let me see. At the cost of opening way too many tabs. Does anyone know if Square Enix is streaming? Square Enix is in fact live. Let me check it out because maybe something is already happening. Life is Strange double. Oh, it's already live on what? What?
That echoed and acknowledged Max's past challenges, even as it moved.
It's live on
the
Twitch.
Story forward, welcoming in new players from the very beginning, giving fans the story they didn't know they wanted. The team have been collaborating, along with our partners at Square Enix External Studios, to bring Max and Caledon University to vivid life. And we couldn't have done it without Hannah, Tell, and the rest of our stunning cast.
Oh, we're gonna see behind the scenes maybe.
Nuance to every moment of our story. Together, we've
How
built
cool is that?
A supernatural murder mystery, packed full of twists, intrigue, and heart that still delivers on every aspect of Life is Strange's DNA. Meaningful emotional choices driven by your connection to other characters.
I love
this
these.
complex cast that reflects the world around us in all its joy, sorrow, and anxiety. Romance, humor.
They're so good at describing emotions in these games. It's actually crazy.
For those of you who have played every Life is Strange to date, we can't wait to welcome you back. And for those of you curious about Max and her new adventure, we're delighted to have you join us. Welcome to our deep dive reveal of Life is Strange Double Exposure.
Yes! Should I mark this as a special event or?
Never use my power again.
Or Life is Strange? I think Life is Strange is fine, right? Show up to audio? Oh yeah, of course.
But 2 nights ago?
Perfect. A spicy chicken sandwich. Hi and welcome. What's up? Is this better? Oh, we get to see it again. I should have known that they were gonna play it, but I really want to watch it again.
I don't know who I can trust. Or who trusts me. But my friend Safi is dead.
That's sad, Sus.
Why can I still hear her voice?
I wonder how she ended up in that world.
Focusing my power, I somehow shifted into a parallel timeline. Here, Sophie is still alive. The danger stalks are everywhere.
Can't believe she actually told her this.
Only I can.
She's like, listen,
investigate
you're gonna die.
Parallel world?
It's the same as this one, except
Right?
you're...
Yeah, I love that they're doing that. I love that they're also bringing in additional lore. Like, I want to see how she reacted to these news. Like, I want to see her face being like, what?
And prevent the same murder across 2 timelines.
These games, honestly, they are... Like, whoever you are, I think everyone should at least see the games, if not play them. They all have a really, really good message.
Life is Strange Double Exposure is a thrilling narrative adventure game where you investigate a supernatural murder
It's
mystery.
not Chloe, right?
You play as Max Caulfield,
I guess
a
we'll see.
photographer and artist in residence at Caledon University.
Maybe there's a little bit of a
prestigious
conclusion to the
college
story.
in upstate Vermont. When Max's new best friend, Safi, is found
New best
murdered
friend.
in mysterious circumstances, Max discovers she has the supernatural ability to shift back and forth between
Would you like to
two
have this
timelines.
ability, just out of curiosity?
In one timeline, Safi is dead, but in the other, she's still alive and still in danger.
Oh shit.
Max realizes the killer will soon
Like, oh,
strike
shit.
again in both versions of reality.
Like, imagine being
And the
able to
player
do that.
will use her new shift power to explore 2 versions.
I don't know what I
of
would do with this
vivid
kind of
winter
power.
campus. As you forge allies and pursue suspects across 2 versions of reality, you'll shape both timelines through your unforgettable
Call her
choices.
bluff.
But it's a race against time. A relentless detective has Max in his sights, and Safi's killer grows closer with every clue
Like, I wonder.
uncovered.
We probably don't
With
know
Max's new
who
power
the
to
killer
shift
is.
between 2 timelines,
Obviously, it's a mystery.
can you solve and prevent the same murder?
Maybe there's like a bad ending where you don't prevent it, and a good ending where you prevent it. How cool would that be? I'm just so happy they're doing another
Murder
game.
mysteries, a narrative genre full of thrilling
Like, for me, who's
stories
playing
and
Persona
intense
4 right
action,
now?
scattered with
Yes!
red herrings and the inevitable
Yes!
climactic twist.
I love
But
this.
what happens when elements of the supernatural become involved, making the mystery at hand seemingly impossible to solve? And how do you write something so complex?
Like, our whole
I'm
year
chatting
is
with
murder
game director
mysteries.
Jonathan Stelter and narrative director Felice Kwan to learn how they crafted Life is Strange Double Exposure's
Yeah, if she
supernatural
prevents the
murder
death,
mystery.
I wonder how that would resolve. Maybe that's the bad
Felice,
ending.
it
Who
is so
knows?
wonderful to
It's like
be
you
here
destroyed
with
the
you.
timeline.
How does it feel now that you can finally talk about Life is Strange Double Exposure?
It's definitely been exciting to finally get to talk about what
I
technology
bet it
has done
was
in the past few years. And
difficult, you know,
talk
to
about
sit
it.
on it.
We are excited for fan theories about what's going on.
I love her earrings. They're so
Oh,
cute.
we're gonna have a lot of theories. We're gonna have a lot of theories, trust me, because a mystery is afoot, right? And that is the core premise of the game.
Right. But not just a murder mystery, it's a supernatural murder mystery. What initially starts as a whodunit in terms of the crime very quickly becomes a how could this have even happened? How is this even possible sort of crime? And then you, as the player, as Max, are uniquely suited to use your time powers to solve this crime.
Oh, can you tell me about Max?
Me with my
Especially
social
why she
skills,
has
like
powers?
Right. So
I'm probably
Max
in for the
Caulfield,
bad
famous
ending
photographer,
first.
Artist in residence at Caledon University, which is the setting of our game.
She's come to Caledon University to start afresh, to build a life that's separate from a past that she doesn't really want to think about anymore.
That's my dog dreaming. Like, if you hear like, "Woof,"
Unfortunately for her, this mystery lands in her lap.
So Felice, can you set the scene for us? Because we've got mysterious pasts at play, but then also this is a very unusual murder mystery, right?
Right. So it is almost Holly Break, dead of winter. Max walks up a hill and finds her friend Safi.
how did she find her? You know,
Seconds
like
after
how
seeing
crazy is that? That's her best friend, and she just randomly found her.
There are no footprints, there's no weapon. Police are completely stumped as to how it could have happened.
So there's not really any evidence or leads to go by. How do you solve a murder mystery like this? What tools might you have?
Luckily,
Supernatural
Max
powers,
unlocks a
right?
supernatural ability. she is able to shift from the current timeline into a parallel timeline where her friend Safi is alive. And fans of the first game will
What if she
recognize
just
this as
like
kind of an evolution of her
moves
rewind
to
power.
the timeline
why
where she's
exactly that
alive
has
and she
happened
saves her and she
is at
just
the heart of
stays
the story.
there?
What the hell was that?
So my understanding is there are two timelines at play here, one in which Safi is still alive, and the other, she's been murdered. If I'm Max, why don't I just stay in the timeline where she's still alive?
Because Max will very quickly discover the killer is
I
still
thought
at
it was
large in the
Sophie.
timeline
I
of
didn't
Safi's
see it
alive.
written,
So,
or maybe I
using
didn't pay
her new supernatural
attention.
abilities,
But we'll see.
Max will have to both solve and prevent the same crime across two timelines.
So we're dealing with two timelines and a race against time to stop a killer before they kill again. This seems like it was very complicated to write.
It was really complicated. It was also very interesting because Max meets essentially two versions.
Yeah,
of
Max
every
would meet
person
that
she's
other Max,
investigating.
right?
Two versions.
Does she
of the
hide from
environment,
her? What
and
does she
these will
do?
both differ in ways that are significant because of Safi's death. It is also kind of bittersweet because even the people that Max is growing closer to, like Moses, there's two versions of him as well, and she needs to navigate that.
Can you tell us a bit more about Moses?
Yeah. So Moses is Safi's best friend. And
Yeah,
he's
they
a-
say
he's an active
Safi. Maybe I
physicist.
was saying Sophie, but
and because
Safi.
of his
maybe.
science background, he might be the only person who can help Max understand what's going on with her powers. And the two of them grow closer through this investigation. But Max has to wrestle with if she's ready to open up and tell someone about her powers for the first time in years.
Oh, you
Now,
think the
Jonathan,
other
I can
Max would
imagine
cross
that
over to
multiple
the
timelines
like the
also
real
lends
world?
itself to some interesting gameplay. What can we expect?
Well, so Max's ability to shift.
Like I'm always
between the two
very
timelines above
iffy when it comes to
fluid.
timelines. I get lost.
So
Like when I was
Max
doing
is
the
navigating
Alexander
between
raids in
different
Final
versions
Fantasy
of the same
XIV,
space
that was
impacted by Safi's death.
you know, that was
She
difficult to
used powers
digest.
to circumnavigate puzzles, discover clues about suspects she might not otherwise have access to, in addition to navigating these different relationships in each space.
Oh, so like maybe in one timeline a door is closed, in another it's been unlocked, but it sort of depends on how you play the game, right?
Right.
Or Max can make sure that it is unlocked. in one timeline.
Now we're learning.
Yeah, that would be awkward. Like I don't know, does she have to avoid her?
And you
Does
mentioned
like
earlier that this is described as a quote-unquote impossible murder that only Max can solve.
I wonder,
Why is
maybe
that?
in
Because
different timelines she
Max
has a
can talk to
like a
the
different
murder victim.
personality
She's the
or
only
something
person
like
who
that.
can do that, and it's her relationship.
I wonder
with
what's
Safi
different there.
That's the key to solving it.
Safi's alive.
Max, are you okay? It kind of seems like you're on drugs.
Huh? Oh. No, I'm
He's just happy you're here. No,
really happy you're here with me.
it's like what the,
Your mom.
you know, like what are you talking about?
So, drugs then.
Right? It's like
So
no,
let's
you
talk
just
about Max's
died.
Incredible new
Spicy
ability
chicken sandwich.
to
Thank you so much for the
bend
follow. I
time.
appreciate
Give us
it.
the lowdown on that.
Right. So Max has the ability to tear the fabric between these two timelines and instantaneously travel between them. We call it shifting.
That's a lot of responsibility and that's a lot of power. Where does it come from? Because we know
I would not
Max
know how
have
to
had
deal
powers
with
in the
it.
past, right?
Yeah, she actually does not have her rewind powers anymore. She has not used it because of the trauma associated with it and fear of what might happen.
Oh.
And so when Safi is murdered, she can't rewind. It's like
So she gets
moving
like a
fluently
different
in a language.
ish power.
But she does care enough about Safi that she's willing to.
Are you time traveling? You
use
predict the
new
things they say
version of
pretty
her
well.
powers
Hey.
to try to help.
Maybe I should make games.
But why what has happened is Max doesn't know. It's kind of at the heart of the story.
So is Max kind of thrown by having this new power, or is she sort of old hat at this? She's like, yeah, I've just got another power. Pile it on.
She definitely at first, she needs to use the power to investigate how the power works before she can even start to investigate the murder. So right off the bat, she is concerned, is this some version of rewind? Have I gone back? in
Imagine
time?
having
She
to
doesn't
like
know.
jump into
And
the
so she
the
starts
thing
traversing the timeline
and like not knowing if she can come back. How stressful must that be?
And deducing how her power works.
Okay, so this pulse power, is that the thing that she does where it's kind of like an aura coming out of her fingertips and she can,
Hand goes up.
What's that?
Like imagine doing it for the
So
first
Max
time.
can extend her supernatural senses to detect where the veil is weakest between the
I
two
don't know if I
timelines,
would
the
go.
spots where she can shift.
I don't know.
And in doing that, she can also grab a glimpse of other people, key objects across the timeline without having to shift, which comes in really handy when you're a detective.
Oh, so
and
she
wanna
like
eavesdrop and snoop.
she like
and
peeks
track
into the
suspects.
timeline
So when she uses the pulse, she
in
kind
that
of like takes this
place,
glimpse
but she doesn't
into
have
the
to
two
go there,
timelines,
if I'm understanding
make
it
an
right.
assessment, and then choose which one to shift into. How does the shift work?
Right. So when Max has identified one of these weak points between the timelines, we call them shift spots. She can use the shifting ability to instantaneously travel to the other timeline. So in a flash, she is instantaneously transported to the opposite version of the environment, different non-playable characters around, and so
At
she's
least
able
it's
to
like the
use that
same,
to
you know.
traverse puzzles, circumnavigate locked doors, suspects that won't talk to her in one timeline but will in another.
That's gonna
So
be
it is
interesting to
apparent
explore.
to the player, yeah, I'm in this timeline where Safi's still alive, or I'm in this one where Safi's dead. Like, how will I know? I will like confuse myself playing.
Being an overly emotional teenager makes sense because they would totally risk anything in the right moment, right? She's older, she has trauma, right?
And along the way, she has
like
to
she
learn,
has some baggage.
What's different between the two timelines, along with the player. But Safi's death, not just
But she's cleaned up well. You gotta admit,
relationships
you
on
know.
campus, but also through the environment, and we reflect this in different ways: different set dressing, different audio, different lighting. The weather patterns change. It's the butterfly effect, and so Safi's death has this immense impact.
Kind of reminds me of
different
like sequels of scary movies, you know, like with the trauma element.
At the same time, she's
If you
juggling
can relate to
twice
it.
as many social interactions and twice as many clues. So
Twice as many social interactions means probably longer gameplay as well.
To try to keep all that straight.
Right, so she'll have to keep an eye out for dialogue choices, because if you're not paying attention, you might stumble into Max being confused about the timeline. Whereas if you're on your game, you can avoid those little faux pas in a conversation.
I'm sorry.
No
I
playing while
was being
sleepy.
nosy. I don't know why. Probably just paranoid.
You think? Jesus, Max. Get your shit together.
And also, we're on a
Also, they
campus,
scold you for
so
being weird.
She's supposed to be using this power to be solving a murder mystery, but I imagine there's probably also a lot of drama that filters through.
And she's an artist in residence, so she's supposed to be this mentor figure to the students who are still there on holiday break. But at the same time, it would be really useful to manipulate these students to solve this mystery. So
Manipulate the students.
So Max Caulfield, who has been so closed off for so long, now has to be like, okay, I have to juggle all these new social situations and put myself out there. It sounds like this is going to
I would
be
rather
a
put
big
my
learning
feet on
experience
fire
for Max.
than suddenly have to juggle a lot of
Possible
social
questions than I had to
situations.
begin with.
I have to ask because I'm just so curious, which came first, the idea for Max to have this timeline shifting power?
Yeah, I don't think
or
there's a
did
skip
your
unless
team
there's like a
just want to
save that you
experiment
can
with the
reload or
idea
something like
of
that.
multiple timelines.
we have been interested in multiple timelines for a while because of that gameplay possibilities. But I think it wasn't until we were exploring Max's story that it really clicked how we could do it in a way
I can't get over how pretty her earrings are. I keep looking at them.
The emotional journey as well.
And shifting and traversing the timelines is in the player's hands. You have to trust the player is going to do it.
Yeah, the player.
I don't know if they're gonna
the game is
do
going
like.
to learn
Do you think
how
they'll
to
do
use
like a
this
collector's
ability to
edition or something?
navigate
Like, how
the
beautiful would
environments,
that
the
be?
relationships, and then at a certain point, we just trust.
I
the
wonder if
player
they'll
to
announce anything.
Navigate and solve this mystery.
When I woke up, Safi was gone forever. And now, I am in a whole new world of questions. What are these worlds? Timelines?
I love how
Realities?
technology has progressed enough
Where
for
did
the
this
real
new power
actors
come
to be
from?
able to act
This
these
rewind
people. Like,
gone
those are real
forever.
facial expressions.
Lucky
How
for me,
crazy is that? What a
one
time to be
question
alive.
Clearly takes priority. How do I protect the Safi I have left?
Like, I would forget. Like, if I was
Yeah,
her, like,
as
I
a
would
big
just
fan,
forget
I'm
who's who.
so happy that
Like, which
Hannah
world
Tell
it is, like, who
returning
knows
as
what.
Max. But for people who are new, players who are new to the Life is Strange franchise, do they have to go back and play all of the older titles?
We're gonna.
What's the point of entry for them?
You don't have to at all. All of the Life is Strange games stand on their own and have their own story. And so for Life is Strange Double Exposure, players will have everything they need to understand the emotional.
So you don't have to, but I'll play it for you so that you can see it.
Location in a small college.
It's not going to take a very long time, but I think it'll be nice. We'll do it closer to the launch.
People the wrong way. How should I know? Go talk to somebody who's been here.
Oh, are you still struggling with internet?
We do all know that Life is Strange is all about choices and the consequences of those choices, for better or worse. So for returning players like me, who made really hard decisions that we now have to live with, do we bring those with us to Life is Strange Double Exposure?
Yes, so the returning players from Max's first adventure will remember that there's a massive decision to make at the end of that game, results in two very different endings. And it was really important.
And they're talking about, yeah, they're talking about the first game.
Another Max adventure that the game would have to respect both those endings. Life is Strange Double Exposure does that very thing. There's no canon ending in our book to the first game. Double Exposure will respect both
where's
endings.
Chloe?
Max's thoughts, her journal, her SMS, her interactions with other characters, what she opts
I wonder
to reveal about
why.
her past to her new friends.
You know?
It's all reflective of that final choice.
For all of us players who were racked with guilt making those tough decisions, who kind of crave making decisions like that again, will we have lots of those choices that keep us up at night playing Life is Strange Double Exposure?
Yeah. Like this game definitely, like the choices you make really make you think even later on. It's actually crazy.
That's what I want. Bring it on. Bring it on. And so it's been
like
so
I didn't sleep for days after playing. You'll see.
For players who maybe don't have the original console that they played on, or let alone the save file from their Life is Strange 1 game, how will they import their previous choices?
So Safi and Max will have a conversation that's pretty early on in the game, and Arcadia Bay just comes up naturally in that conversation. So players can remake the choice then, or they could try the other way.
No way.
Okay, so it sounds like
I'm gonna replay that on PlayStation.
Interrogation there.
Because I want to have that save file. We're gonna do it.
About Max.
Oh.
Max is generally pretty closed off, and Safi knows there's something.
Oh yes.
Okay, so that's where we're gonna see this backstory come into play.
Like I don't want to spoil anything,
very cool.
but depending on whether you.
So it sounds like new players are all good to go.
Played.
Yeah, 100%. It was very.
There will be
important to us
apparently a
that for
chance
folks
to
who tried
remake the
franchise
choice
and
from
brand
like
new
the
Max Caulfield
first
as a character,
game.
that everything you need to know about her is right there in Life is
It's been
Strange.
a while since I played. I want to replay.
We absolutely honor the biggest, most impactful decision you're going to remember from that first game and carry that forward so you can see how that plays out.
Yeah, no spoilers though. No spoilers though.
Is this about the blue-haired girl whose picture you keep in your wallet?
Maybe they'll spoil it.
You snooped in my wallet?
Stop deflecting. The girl with the blue hair. What's the deal with you two?
Oh god, they're gonna explain it. We're just friends. We're high school sweethearts. Maybe
Next up, we speak to Hannah Tell, the iconic voice of Max Caulfield. And be sure to stick around, because in less than 10 minutes, we'll showcase an extended look at new Life is Strange Double Exposure gameplay.
No way, they're gonna show us gameplay too.
You don't want to miss it.
Okay, yeah, let's watch that.
I'm Hannah Tell, and I play Max Caulfield in Life is Strange Double Exposure.
Hannah, I'm so thrilled that you are back as Max Caulfield in Life is
Oh, there's
Strange
not gonna be a
Double
break.
Exposure.
They're
This is
actually
what we've been
okay. Gonna do
waiting
the
for.
interview for 10
How does
minutes.
it
Okay,
feel
great.
for you to return to Max? Probably a lot of emotions, underplay.
Yeah, so many emotions. It's an incredible feeling, and in a certain way, it feels like I'm coming home. I love Max so much, and we have so much in common. And my experience playing her the first time around was so formative in my life.
She reminds
It's a
me of someone. I
real
can't
honor
put
to
my
get to
finger
come
on it.
back
Like her face
and,
is so familiar to
expand
me.
on her story.
How did
I don't know if
things
she's like
feel
a
this time
real
around
actress
versus
anywhere, but
portraying the character in 2015?
Well, she's grown up so much. She was in high school in the first game, and now she's...
I'm glad that they're
out of
doing like a little bit of a
college, and she
grown-up
has
setting.
somewhat prestigious position as an artist in residence.
I think it's important.
At this amazing
As the
university.
audience has
And
grown
she
also,
has
right?
this whole amazing future ahead of her in terms of her artist career as a photographer. And I think
And then
that
she
that's
goes back
really
to having
given her a
powers.
sense of purpose that's motivated her to kind of shed some of the shyness, parts of her introversion that held her back. I think that she's kind of grown out of that. She's more comfortable with who she is, and she feels like, hey,
this is who I'm supposed to be.
Be safe, yeah?
When am I not?
She's been suppressing her powers
Yes.
while on the road. And now she's this artist in residence at Caledon in Vermont. Does she still feel like she needs to suppress them, or why did she feel like she needed to suppress them?
I mean,
Well,
it's trauma.
her
I think
powers
it's pretty
resulted
obvious,
in
right?
Ultimate devastation in her life and everyone's life around her, and even like the space-time continuum with the weather-related phenomenons that were taking place because of her using this power. So she feels like this is like a deadly weapon. It's not something that she's gonna ever want to use again, and also it really sets her apart from having a normal life and having normal relationships with people. So I think she's put that away very confidently, and is very hesitant about ever tapping back into that side of herself again. She doesn't know what could happen. It could even kill her to try to use her powers again.
Whoa.
I mean, who knows?
Yeah. We've caught up with who Max Caulfield is now. What has she been doing in the time
It
from the
feels like
events of
her
Arcadia
powers
Bay to
evolved
now?
in a way,
Well,
right?
she's been on the road. She doesn't feel comfortable in any one place. And she's living like a nomadic lifestyle, taking photographs of abandoned, lonely spaces.
I mean, for a
some
photographer,
reason,
that's
anything
not
desolate.
that's not a
or
bad lifestyle to
stark
have.
and
But there's
intense really
a
draws
darker
her
story,
eye, and she
you know?
likes to photograph that. And she's made a bit of a name for herself by photographing these types of images. And she searches for them and stays in hotels and
I love her
hangs out in
shoes.
local watering holes and just kind of absorbs the slice of life of each little town that she's been in. And now she's in a new environment with all new people and a new job responsibility
And new powers too,
and
right?
new powers.
Can you talk
yeah.
about that a little bit? Because fans of the original game, we love the rewind power. You know, we were turning back time, but now time is moving in a different direction.
Exactly. Well, as Max has evolved, her powers have evolved. She didn't use that power for a really long time, understandably, because it created so much devastation. So it atrophied and it adapted into something different.
What if I told you there's this other timeline where Safi is alive and I can travel between this timeline and that one?
So she has this supernatural ability to move between the timelines, see the timeline where Safi is still alive,
Yes.
go into the one where she's dead, talk to people.
Yes, exactly. She has a unique position to figure out what's really going on in this terrible situation of Safi's death.
So I know you're a true crime fan. So when you
Yeah.
got the call of, hey, we want you to come back and play Max and solve this mystery, where were you? What was going through your head when you finally learned the news?
Well, I was still in school. I was studying neuroscience. I was trying to prepare to take calculus. I had to have 2 different tutors. It was a horrible situation.
2 timelines, 2 tutors.
2 timelines, 2 tutors, 1 mystery, 1 failing grade. But I got the call, and it was just like such an amazing rescue from my math phobia. And it was the producer and the performance director telling me, and I just sobbed into the phone.
Well, 1 out of 2 ain't bad.
As you can probably tell, the fan base, myself included, have a very personal relationship with Max.
I bet it's a big deal for her
How
to
does it
also
feel
like
for you
get to
personally
interview her,
knowing
right,
the
as a
impact
fan.
that you've made on fans and the community?
It's just unbelievable to be playing a part that resonated with someone, so many people. It makes me feel so validated and so honored and so grateful. There are so many fans of this game that have created this really loving community where they share their art and they pour their time and energy into creating gorgeous artwork or really intricate creative cosplays.
Tattoos.
Like when she
It's
speaks, you
extra
can hear
permanently
Max
because the
in
game
her voice,
changed
right?
them. And the game
Obviously,
changed
and
me
she's the
too.
voice,
So
but they are,
I
it
feel
feels like the
very
same
connected
person.
to them, and it moves me to tears all the time.
Let's thrash, Chakra Bra.
Okay. Let's pretend you said something normal, but basically that.
And it's not
I used to
often
have hair
an
like
actor
that,
gets to
like that
reprise a
girl.
character. Was that something that you, from a physical perspective, from a performance perspective, had to take into account? Because, back in 2015, you were portraying a teenage Max. versus Life is Strange Double Exposure was an adult Max. Did you have to change your voice or pitch?
Yes, well, my voice kind of stayed the same.
She had to sound
but
more
Max's voice matured and got a bit more deeper,
traumatized,
more grounded
and yeah, I
its
guess,
tone,
you know.
and her posture became a bit more sure of herself and tall and standing to her full height and taking up space and being comfortable with that. And
So basically,
I
she's
had
not
to,
just the
you know,
voice;
adjust
she
everything
is the
about my body
one
to try to
who was like in the
convey her
what's it
growth.
called? Help me out here. The suit, right? That they wear, the motion suit or whatever. Like I keep forgetting that voice actors actually
And
do
now,
that part
we're
as well.
proud to present an extended look at the gameplay from Life is Strange Double Exposure.
Oh, this is gonna be
Give me the Cliff Notes
exciting.
version of what we're actually here to see.
A bunch of little pieces of a shattered asteroid.
From 11 million miles away.
This is what I get for introducing you to.
Wow.
Looks pretty.
So, should we be worried about this crazy asteroid hitting Earth?
You should be worried about other things, I
It'll probably
guess.
disintegrate before it reaches the surface.
All right, Max. You have 24 hours before the world ends. What would you do?
Oh,
What I was gonna do anyway, what would she have done?
Can you imagine how cool an apocalypse photo set would be?
Oh my god, this again? Nobody would see it. I'm telling you, art requires an audience. Otherwise, it's just...
Okay, jeez.
Imagine saying this to someone like who's just starting streaming. It's like art requires audience, otherwise it's like not art. That's very discouraging.
I wasn't listening. But, hey, looks like the equipment's working.
Eek, why am I not at home wrapped up in a blanket burrito
Rex,
right now?
hi and welcome back. What's up? Yes, it's a goated game. I love this series. I'm so happy to be watching this today. Very excited for it. How are you?
Think of the wild times you would have missed.
This is actually the part where they reveal the extended gameplay. Look at them, they're so fun.
Oh, I brought cups. Figured that was better than passing the bottle around.
Oh, that's a cute mug.
This is the best you could do?
I don't work in this building. Don't blame me for the astronomy department's bad taste.
Mine says, I'm the world's horniest grandma.
World's horniest grandma? Does that exist? That's a what is that joke?
Wow.
This actually will have consequences. That's ominous. Oh, it's like you get to choose your mug. Cool. I'm already
I
excited
have
for
some
this.
good news. It's big, but I can't tell you what it is.
You can't tell us you have good news and then...
I don't want to say anything else until everything is finalized.
Mysterious. Well, whatever we're celebrating, I think it calls for a selfie.
Oh, let me...
How do you celebrate? And you don't tell people what you're celebrating.
What should we say?
Well, I guess we know one thing. She's not pregnant. She wouldn't be drinking.
Moses has hypothermia. I've got income.
I'm gonna, you know, do my thing.
Oh, so that's why she was able to find her, because she probably disappeared on this night. And she was, I don't know, she was wearing that jacket. Maybe she went to like follow her or something. I don't know
How you
how.
ever hold a conversation with each other is beyond me.
I'm dying to know what Safi's good news is. Maybe I can somehow convince her to spill.
This is looking
I love
good,
how
okay?
Moses looks so passionate about his work, even when he's just crunching numbers. Hey, Moses. Casually lean on the telescope.
I might knock it over.
Pretend.
This is dope. So you get to like take pictures or like tell them how to model. I wonder if you get to save these pictures. Like screenshots. Huh? That reminds me of that emote from FF14, like the show left or show right.
Hey, Sophie.
Mm-hmm.
Find anything poemable?
The moon? Kind of.
So I wonder
Or
if
Harry be the
there's
first.
ever like been a thing between
Carl
us.
Sandburg called it a friend for the lonesome to talk to.
Pretty.
Now, I mute myself
haven't
occasionally
seen a
because
moon
I also talk to
outside
my
of
kid because he's at home.
Oh, a Max biography nugget. Those are rare. You never really talk about why you came here.
Because normally when I'm streaming, he's asleep. But yeah, this time around he's awake.
Pulled me out of freelance.
And like I tend not to have his voice on the footage.
One of these days, I'm gonna find out what you're running from, Max Caulfield. That's a promise.
Yeah, I'm very protective of that.
Bill, what's the news?
No
Silent
chance.
Queen
That
Simmers,
vault
hi
is
and welcome.
closed.
What's up? It's gonna
killing
be
me
amazing,
here.
right? I'm so
Are you
happy they're
really
making
gonna keep
another
stalking
title.
your dear friend Max?
You're one to talk, my dear.
Okay.
Bye.
Over to your muse.
She's actually not gonna spill. I wonder if we ever find out at all. She has to tell us. Why is she not telling us? Now I want to know. Right? It's been years since we last saw Max.
Hey, Moses. Doesn't some small part of you want to know what Sophie's good news is?
Maybe he knows. What if we're the only ones who don't know?
All right. I think I have an idea. But once we go down this road, we can't turn back.
Okay.
Wait, what is that? What?
Give this to Safi, if you can. You'll probably have to trick her into taking it or plant it on her.
Like a prank?
No.
Silent Queen Simmers, thank you for the follow. Much
Show us
appreciated.
one game.
Yeah, my alerts are off right now
Whatever
because I
goes
need the
wrong
footage.
Has to do whatever you say. Well, with the
I played some of them, but I'm gonna replay them before the launch for sure, so that everyone can, you know, see them.
Entire life.
You say that now, but Safi has a very loose definition of within reason. She'll come for you next.
Okay. Wish me luck. Okay.
Hi,
How
it's
am I
Buff
going to
Buff.
plant this on Sophie?
I do hope that they don't spoil us exactly like the what she was gonna say. Like, it would be lovely to see it right now,
Sophie hasn't quit smoking yet.
but I feel like it would be
maybe I can
better.
use it to my advantage.
It would be better to
I'm not above relaxing
to
my
see
principles
it
to give Sophie that bottle cap. There might be some
later
other
when
hiding
we
places
play.
up here that could work. Could I hide the bottle cap
No,
in a
that's dumb.
snowball? Not sure I want to rely on my aim. I'd only get one shot. Sophie eats these when she can't slip away for a smoke. It'd be totally normal for me to offer her one.
Oh yeah, I completely understand that. I have one, but he's at home with me. It's the summer break. Are your kids on a summer break or
Now
at
I just
home
got to
also?
deliver this to Sophie.
That's why I occasionally mute myself, because I try not to have him in the video
Hey,
when I
Sophie.
speak, because now he's awake and I don't normally stream during this time.
Want a piece of candy? There's a few left.
Oh, twist my arm. Shit. It's a conspiracy.
Oh no, don't tell us, don't tell us.
Come on, Max. Surely you, of all people, would let a girl have her secrets.
Rules are rules, fine, you win.
Violate
I
the
would be
sacred
nosy.
covenant of the bottle cap?
Definitely.
Never.
You know I'm going to get you back for this, right?
Less threatening, more talk.
Okay. So,
Luckily, these games
well,
are very easy to
I've
play,
been
like even with
shopping
kids
around a bunch
around.
of my poetry, right? Like, as a collection. And a publisher made an offer.
Real? Oh,
Oh,
my god,
we found
Sophie!
out.
That's incredible.
Okay, fine.
Congratulations.
Spoilers. It's fine. It's fine.
Thank you.
Because they're done school
Nothing
June
signed or
17th.
anything yet,
I
so
see.
I want to
see.
keep it under wraps until all the
Yeah, my kid
paperwork
is 5. He goes to
Understood.
daycare, but
Your secret is
I
safe
pulled him
with
out
me.
during the summer. Well, she should have shared this. Yeah, it looks so nice, doesn't it? I have to replay all of them now.
This is Safi.
We're gonna do a
Yes,
Life
this
is
is
Strange
Sophia
marathon
Lorena
week
Fayette
before the launch.
Speaking. Be right back.
Oh, something's up. But I hope they don't show like the moment, you know, it happens or we find her or whatever. It's just, I don't know, it would be a little bit of a spoiler, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Think about it. I take photos of empty buildings. An empty planet? That's next level.
Yeah, for those of you who are new to Life is Strange, there's a lot of story. It's a story game, and it's literally like when someone else is playing it, it's literally like watching a movie. And we get to like do these like choices and stuff. I'm actually thinking like if we have, you know, a bunch of people who are interested in this, maybe we can do it as a group thing. Like maybe we can do a full community run where like we vote like through, I don't know, Twitch or something like that, and like pick the, you know, pick the answers, like choose, you know,
I guess I'm not.
I think it would be fun so that I'm not like the only one playing. How cool would that be? Let's do that.
And that's okay.
Look at that. What a tale.
Moses was right. This is awesome.
Like I used to do photography like back in the day. Like I've always wanted to have a camera like that. Yeah, I have some of them. I'll play them here on stream so that, you know, we can all play them together. Like I don't want to make my own choices. I think it would be fun if we just like all do it together. It'd be fun. It's gonna take a little bit of a longer time, but why not? Why not make it,
gonna take off?
our thing?
Just rest.
I can give you a ride if you wait a few minutes.
No, that's okay. I think a walk will clear my head. Think so.
Oh no, I hope we don't get. I don't know if we're gonna see the part where we find her. Do we want to see that? Yes and no. Like I want to and don't want to. I guess I do want to. Is gameplay okay? So it's a little bit of a spoiler town, but oh, is this gonna be copyright? Oh, yeah. It's like I remembered the last game, like
I'm glad Moses invited me.
there was a lot of songs that like struck a copyright.
Exactly how you came into my life at all.
Pretty.
Seems you always
Caledon's a beautiful campus, but it's even better when it snows.
just waiting to suddenly appear. Call me crazy, but I know that's everything I know.
What a perfect night for walking home. I'll just catch up with Sophie tomorrow.
Promise this is what you want.
Sophie's chain smoking again? Wonder what that call was about.
How does she know it's hers?
Please don't wake me up.
Oh no, we're gonna see it. We're gonna find her now. If you don't want to see it, you know, spoiler alert. I think that they might show it.
Now I know who's been leaving all that squirrel gore around campus.
I'd swim an ocean and swim whole the sea.
Oh, I see you have a big happy family. Wow.
How far I'd go, 'cause I'd find you.
Don't get to take a shot like this every day. Wow.
Like, I used to do photography before a lot, and like when you have a camera in your hand, there's always that urge to just like stop and look at everything, just like take the perfect picture. I miss that. I had a good camera, but then I didn't get an upgrade when I felt like I needed it.
The emergency broadcast system is now in effect.
Oh no.
I caused this. I caused all of this.
Max? Hey.
Hi, Popper,
Hey,
welcome back. Must leave. I'm just playing part 2 of this, and I want to see it all. No, I get it. I get it. This is a new one, but I think that this is like I think this is the beginning of the game. They're doing an extended playthrough, and it's if you don't want to see any of it whatsoever, then yeah, by all means. Thank you for dropping by. No worries, no worries. Thanks for hanging out. We'll play this before. We'll play the other ones before the launch.
There's Safi. She seems okay.
Oh, so actually we saw
I feel
her.
Like I should check on her anyway.
We
Better safe
saw
than
her,
sorry.
and then we were following her, and then we probably just like found her at one point. And okay, so that's how we know that.
Shit.
Oh, so it was
Safi, hang on.
Oh, so it was like an actual, like a shooting or. Oh god! Oh no, we were
Safi's
there.
Fine. For a moment, I thought.
No, she's gonna fall, right? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No. Where is she? What? Wait, oh, she sat.
Safi.
She sat, but. Oh no, 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 no.
Safi? Hey. You okay?
This is so scary. She actually walked to the bench, she sat down and... But who would... What? That is terrible. So someone actually just came and did it on purpose. There's like no doubt. This is what happened. This is exactly what happened. No. I don't think they're gonna show much past this part. Unless they want to show the mechanics of like time travel, not time. Well, yeah, dimension travel is probably the better word. Dimension and time. I guess time and space equals, you know, dimension. No. It's a great premise, but still. The soundtrack too, though.
Thanks for tuning in to our Life is Strange Double Exposure Reveal show. You can pre-order the game now for release on October 29th, 2024.
So they're not gonna...
Yeah, that's literally just a few months away.
I have literally never
It's
wanted
amazing.
to play a game more in my entire life.
Pre-order the Ultimate Edition to get advance access to the first 2 chapters on October 15th, 2 whole weeks before release date.
What is exclusive
You'll
cat
also receive
content?
5 outfit
What?
packs, Spooky,
What is this?
Decades, Final Fantasy VII, Fan Favorite, and Paw Prints.
No way.
As well as exclusive cat content.
What is cat
Follow us on
content?
all social media at Life is Strange Game for the latest updates. and we'll see you again soon.
That was dope. That was actually a crazy good reveal. It was so much. So it appears that the time skip was 5 years. No, I'm just honestly this was really good. So what we're gonna do when before this launches, we're gonna go through Life is Strange, like all of them. Some of them I've played, some of them I have not. And some of them, like, I want to do them as a community thing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do polls. We're gonna vote on like the meaningful choices and whatnot. And I think it'll be fun. So yeah, that's gonna be it for now. Lipsy, thanks so much for the follow and welcome. Hope you're having a great day. Let me see. Do you know what? Like, I'm gonna be live later tonight as well. So I'm just gonna be playing Persona, obviously. But give me a second. How many people do we even have on Twitch? Should I even do a raid or? Yeah, let's send you somewhere for now. Let's do a mini raid. Hi, Ahmed, welcome back. What's up? Yeah, let's send you elsewhere for now. But I'll be back tonight. So I'll be back in like 2 hours. Do you know what? Rex is playing Final Fantasy 16. Rex always raids me on YouTube, and let's raid him. Thank you for watching. Thank you to Square Enix for inviting me to co-stream this event. And I would love to hear what you have to say, since this is also a YouTube video. If you're watching it later, drop it in the comments, leave the like on the YouTube video and whatnot. And I will be seeing you tonight. Anyhow, let's go and say hi to Rex. Make sure to say hello, stick around for a bit, and see you tonight in 2 hours. We're playing more Persona 3. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for tuning in for this. I hope you were excited about the game as well. And yeah, that's it. Have fun. Have a great rest of your day. Say hi to Rex for me, and I'll be there also to say hello. And yeah, see you in a bit. Bye bye.